Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show is a Boink Studios production. Follow us on Twitter at Boink Studios. And check out our Facebook page where you can see all of our projects, past, present, and future. And now, on with the show.
Hey, what is up? This is Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show. I'm Tom. Say hello to the boy.
Yeah, what's up? Peace.
What's up? You don't have to say peace when we come on the air. You usually say peace as we go off the air. Nothing? So tell the good people out there what we just did.
We just went to play putt-putt and eat ice cream.
There are no two better things combined other than maybe pizza and pro wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know of any other two things. Peanut butter and jelly, maybe.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly time. So, the ice cream place that we usually frequent now has a shaved ice machine. And I got grape, and it was quite delicious.
And I got 3 scoops of ice cream off Rocky Road.
Rocky Road is quite good, actually.
Yeah.
Very good. But I didn't want anything that heavy this time, man. I just want to stick with the shaved ice. It was delicious. It's inspiring me later to take a whole bunch of ice, throw it in the blender, and add the flavoring to it, man.
Yee.
Sounds good, right?
We're going to set up a stand that says orange and blue shaved ice.
How much should we sell it for?
We're going to sell it for $100.
$100 a cup?
Yeah.
Boy, we could retire if we sell enough of them.
Yeah.
One day of business worth. I could take the rest of the month off, probably.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That works for me all day. I don't know that we'll get that many customers, however.
Yeah.
But I guess anything's possible. You can always blame it on inflation. You don't know what inflation is, do you? It's okay. One day you'll grow up and get a job, you learn all about it. Then you become depressed and want to jump off a cliff.
Okay.
Something to look forward to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day outside today, folks. According to the digital thermometer, it is
95 degrees.
It is currently 95 degrees. The other day it was reading 106. Yes. Oh my God. That's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah.
Insanity. But we're trying to stay cool. Ice cream, shaved ice.
Yeah.
We went bowling today. Though it was there wasn't much air conditioning going, and the fans were not running today for some reason. Although when you turn on fans in a bowling alley, it's like spraying disinfectant spray on top of the restroom after you go to the restroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you're not really covering up the smell. You're just kind of adding a smell to it. So in a bowling alley, when you turn on fans, you're kind of just circulating the smell of feet and old people.
Yeah.
Not that we have anything wrong or against old people, or feet for that matter, but
Yeah.
the combination of the two can be quite disgusting at times.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking at your shirt there. I just realized we put a Loot Crate shirt on you today.
Yeah.
What shirt you got on?
RoboCop.
Out of the great Loot Crate.
And I also watched RoboCop before.
Which one?
This one.
You watched that one?
Yeah, remember when that one night when Landon spent the night with me?
That's right.
And we had RoboCop?
That's right. I forgot. That movie got bad reviews.
Yeah.
It just did. I didn't dislike it. I mean, I grew up with the other RoboCop.
I like it.
Because that one's a remake. The first RoboCop came out in the 80s. Yeah. Late 80s, maybe, something like that. But
First violent movie in the 80s.
it was pretty violent. The original was pretty violent, man. But this one was, I thought this one was too, but this one had more CG
Yeah.
than the other one did.
What is CG?
CG is computer generated. So anytime you see like crazy special effects, when you see Superman flying, that's CG, you know, for the most part. But Yeah, I don't know. I'm a fan of the other RoboCop, but I like the new one because the suit's much more streamlined.
Yeah.
And it made much more sense from a real world standpoint. So, how's everybody out there doing? We're getting some great response. By the way, this is episode number 6. Did we say that already?
Nope.
I didn't think we did. You're going to have to keep me on my game here, kid. You know what I mean? So, speak up, man. Damn. You know. Episode 6. We're getting some good comments, getting some good reviews, getting some good downloads so far. I'm pretty happy with where the show's at. And we always want to go above and beyond and try to entertain, which is our goal. That's what we're here to do, folks. So we hope that we're doing that for you. And again, we will thank you guys for tuning in, of course, as always.
After this 30-minute fun show,
Don't start plugging our other stuff yet.
No, not that. It's not that.
Okay.
After this, we are going to go to Best Buy.
We are going to go to Best Buy. We're going to start contacting all the people that we endorse, all these companies, to try to get us some sponsors.
Yeah.
I said that before. We just drove past a lot of motorcycles in front of a car dealership.
Yeah.
They were sweet, too. I honestly, at my age, I've only ever been on a motorcycle one time. That's when I was a kid. That's been a long, long time ago. It's just never been my thing. It's not that I disliked them. I would love to have a motorcycle, but number one, I don't know how to drive it.
Number 2, you can die if you get hit.
Well, you can die doing anything. You can die mowing your yard, dude. You know what I'm saying? Of course you can.
How can you die mowing your yard?
Well, I mean, the lawnmower could, you know, explode, I suppose.
How would it explode?
It's so hot these days, if you're not careful, you're just bursting the flames.
Yeah.
You know? Well, you know, I guess what I'm saying is you got to be willing to take risks in life, and you got to be willing to, you know, try something different.
Yeah.
So, what's happiness? What is happiness? Happiness is, I just posted a photo on Instagram, as well as Snapchat, and I said happiness, and it was the photo of you and me at the ice cream place. Yeah. Yeah. That's happiness to me, you know what I mean? So what's
happiness?
All right, finish this sentence. Happiness is
A time of the life.
a time of the life. What does that mean?
That means happiness is better.
Okay, let me rephrase this whole situation. What is happiness to you?
Happiness to me
Yeah,
is everything.
everything. Can you be a bit more specific?
Xbox.
Happiness is the Xbox. Now you're off. You're off to a start here. Happiness is the Xbox. What else is happiness to you?
TV.
Happiness is TV.
Happiness is furniture.
Happiness is furniture.
Why?
You're describing a real couch potato style of existence here, man.
You.
Happiness is family,
Happiness is family.
right?
Cars.
Cars, really? Happiness is wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happiness is podcasting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happiness is yield.
Yield. Now you're just reading street signs. To yield is to not be happy.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, it's a very, it's a personal question. You have to answer that yourself. My version of happiness wouldn't be that dude in front of us or the guy in the dump truck over there. It would be, you know, whatever his version of happiness is. By the way, the dude in the dump truck has yet to move. And we're all sort of waiting on him to go. Welcome back to the traffic jam that is Hickory, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Happiness is not driving.
Yeah.
How about that? Happiness is no traffic. John Lennon wrote a song for the Beatles one time. It was called Happiness is a Warm Gun.
Wow.
You know what that meant? It didn't mean that John liked guns. It meant that...
It means like this. Someone sat on a gun and made it warm.
Well, now that's possible. But no. He got the title from a magazine cover. There was a magazine he saw called Soldier of Fortune, which is a bit wacky. We won't endorse that magazine, by the way. But the title of the magazine was Happiness is a Warm Gun. And he thought that was the craziest thing he had seen in quite some time. And he wrote a song about it. It just, the title got stuck in his head and he wrote a song. There was Charlie Brown came up with this, I believe. Charles Schultz, the creator of Charlie Brown, came up with Happiness is. Happiness is a warm blanket. You know what I mean?
Get it?
Linus. Yeah.
Linus.
But, you know, again, man, I guess it's all in how you look at it. I guess for that dude back there, happiness is a Carolina Panthers shirt and a moped.
Yay! Go Carolina!
I guess, man, whatever.
Go Panthers.
So much for thinking for yourself, I suppose.
Go Panthers.
But it's all right. It's okay. Happiness is Waffle House.
Happiness is Panthers.
No, we've already been over that.
And happiness is Broncos. Broncos and Panthers are...
You have no reason to even pull for the Broncos. Why would you even do that? You don't even know, do you? There's that motorcycle again. That's nice. I don't know my motorcycles. I'm not sure. I'm not
Hey,
a...
what's your two favorite teams? You have to pick two, not just one.
From what sport?
Football.
I only have one favorite football team.
No, you have to pick two.
I know I don't. I only have one. I stick behind one team and that's it.
I stick behind two teams.
I stick behind Minnesota and that's it. Yeah, you're crazy. Don't be a fair weather fan. You know what that is?
No, no, no.
A fair weather fan means you pull for a team when they're doing well, but when they're not doing well, you're going to pull for another team.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I stick with one team and that's it.
I stick with two.
That's craziness. Craziness talking. We are currently passing the fairgrounds. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a fair person.
Yeah, because he can't ride rides. If he does, then he's going to throw up.
Well, I do have an issue with motion sickness. I also have an issue with heights. I can't handle either one. But I also have an issue with, you know, dirty ex-convicts running these rides. Who are like, they just did a whole bag of meth before they came out when the fair opened. Meth is a drug, remember?
Oh, yeah.
We've been over this. Pay attention. But I've never been a fair guy. When I was a kid, I would go with my cousin to the fair, where we grew up, and, you know, eat the nasty food and walk around all night and get eat up by mosquitoes and usually sweat buckets, and even at nighttime. And that was fun, I guess. But after a while, it's like, dude, I could go sit down somewhere and be comfortable and not sweat buckets. And plus, you know, we didn't have a lot of money when I was growing up, so we couldn't really afford to do much at the fair. I mean, I liked cotton candy, but I'm not the cotton candy guy like you are.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. You love the fair, I know you do.
Yeah.
I've never been a fair guy. I've been to the fair several times over the years for pro wrestling, but that's been it, really. The last time that we went, I just wasn't very happy. And I remember when you were a lot younger, you were scared of the fireworks. You were terrified of the sound. I'll never forget that, because we didn't realize that night they were going to set off fireworks. And man, you were clinging to me like your life depended on it. And I kept saying, dude, you're okay. It's all right. You were little then, man. I couldn't pick you up and carry you around now if I wanted to.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
Yeah.
Sometimes I miss those days, and other times I'm glad you're growing up. I'll be honest with you.
He hates when I grow up.
I don't really like much you growing up, because I miss the time when you're younger and stuff, man. Like, you're going to be 8 soon, which is a big deal. So I'm going to have to start referring to you as my 8-year-old instead of my 7-year-old, which is going to be really weird for me. It's going to be something entirely different. But it's all right, man. It happens. Time passes. It just seems to go by way too fast.
I don't want to grow up anyways. You know why?
Tell me why.
That way I don't have to go to 3rd grade.
Well, you're not even hit 2nd grade yet.
I know, but 3rd grade you have to do ERGs.
No, we've established in the show you don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
See, exactly. Relax, man. Don't dread something before it even happens. That's insanity talking. Wonder where you learned that. Huh.
Right.
What?
Yeah, right.
Can't go through your life dreading stuff, man. We were just talking about happiness. Be happy in today. Be happy you have what you have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd like to say I'm happy it's 100 degrees outside, but I'm really not. Happiness is not 100 degrees outside. I just realized...
Happiness is letting Daddy burn up.
Dude, that's not cool. Why would you say that?
Inside.
Huh?
Heat.
Nah, dude, that's not cool. I wouldn't let you burn up.
I wouldn't care.
We just passed Popeyes, by the way. Popeyes got some spicy chicken.
They got some spicy, really good.
Spicy, really good. Yeah, well, you know. This is our turn, fool.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I question if Popeyes is just a bit racist.
Why?
Well, their spokesman is this black lady, and she's talking all country and stuff, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it kind of seems like a little bit of a racist thing. But
Yeah.
you know, the actress in question is getting work, and she's the face of the company on TV, so good for her. But I just wonder sometimes if there's not a little bit of black and white thing behind it. Perhaps I'm reading too much into it.
Yep.
That's a big problem, man. It's black versus white. It shouldn't be that way. It was that way when I was your age, and then when I got into high school, the high school I went to was a bit rough.
Yeah.
You know, we had some black versus white things happening, and it was a bunch of silly nonsense. And you know, local newspaper would come out and want to talk to kids or talk to the school officials or whatever, and it was a bit weird. But you know, I'm a firm believer in you need to try to get along with people,
Yeah.
no matter what color they are. I mean, people can be bad or good. Doesn't matter what color you are, whether you're a man or woman, black or white, or you know, whatever you are.
Oh, go to GameStop.
How do we go from talking about Popeyes and race relations to talking about GameStop?
Cause
I'm not a fan of GameStop. I never have been.
me and Mommy went to go to GameStop one time.
Bet you weren't impressed, were you?
Oh no, I went to go get Skate 3.
They overcharge, and their used wall is like almost as expensive as the new games, the new releases, which is nonsense to me. How that company has the consumer base, the customer base that it does, is beyond my understanding, I guess. Recognition. Well done. You knew what I was going for there, didn't you? Yeah.
I can read your mind.
Thank you. Well, don't do it all the time, kid. It's a scary place in there.
No, it's not.
Well, you never know. So what all have we done today? Let's give the good folks a rundown, shall we? Go.
First of all,
Mhm.
we went to Bob Evans.
Bob Evans for breakfast.
Bowling next.
Don't yell, boy.
You
Bowling.
said to get
Yes, we went bowling. Someone forgot his socks again.
And then I got 2 blisters on my foot.
Well, that's what happens. You
Then
go wear
after
bowling.
bowling,
Hang on. You wear bowling shoes with no socks. You're lucky you won't grow like a 6th toe or something. God knows whose feet have been in there. All right, continue.
Okay, then after bowling, we went to Hickory Dickory Dock.
So, what is Hickory Dickory Dock for those that don't know?
It's a soft play, laser tag,
Mm-hmm.
basketball hoop, mini
Mhm.
bowling,
Mm-hmm.
golf,
Mm-hmm.
well, putt-putt,
Mm-hmm.
laser tag, arcade.
And you had fun.
Yes.
What happened after that?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream.
And then after that, Best Buy.
Which
then
we're on
after
the way now.
Best Buy,
Probably home.
we go to...
Home.
No, not,
Yes.
not home.
We're about done for the day, fool.
No, after Best Buy, we go to...
You're crazy. You got to remember, I'm not a young man anymore. I can't keep up this hectic schedule that you like to keep up.
Then after Best Buy, we might go look at GameStop.
No.
Look,
Well, there's no chance. We just said we didn't like GameStop. What are you talking about?
I do.
Well, you're the only one in this car that does, and you're not driving. Boom.
Who cares? Well, we're going to look in Dick's.
I don't like to go to Dick's. There's nothing for me in there.
Well, cool.
Well, it's not happening, so
Yeah, we are.
not happening,
That's
kid.
happening.
You're gonna be well, not pleasantly surprised because I told you before we started recording today that Dick's is not happening.
Yeah, it is.
So.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
But you know what? I don't want to put you through a table on the podcast.
Yeah, right. There's no table in here.
I'll go find one. I will park this car. Don't make me go park this car and find a table to put you through.
No, you won't.
I imagine that's how the Dudleys raise their kids. Don't make me stop this car and put you through a table, young man. I think that's funny. I should have used that as a threat against you a long time ago. I'm glad I thought of it now.
Bad kid.
Bad kid. I think you're a pretty good kid. You've got your moments.
You're a bad kid. I'm a good kid. You're 0% good kid. 0% good kid.
Okay. I'm 0% kid.
Okay?
I passed kid status a long time
No,
ago.
you didn't.
I didn't? That's nice of you to say, but
You're a teenager.
I am?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Boy, I've really backtracked in my life, haven't I? Insanity.
Yee.
Oh, brother. I was up way past my bedtime last night, but you know what? It's
He
all
woke
good.
up at 4:30.
I woke up at 4:30 asleep on the recliner. Which,
Here's your recliner.
yeah, okay. Take it easy back there.
Not mom's.
So, we did some ordering on WWE Shop. We are WWE guys.
Yee.
And, by the way, our t-shirts came today. Boom. Boom.
Ah!
We'll have to get home to get them. Yep, yours truly got a Sami Zayn t-shirt, and you got
John Cena.
John Cena.
John.
You can't say the name John Cena without hearing the music in your head.
John Cena.
And plus,
John.
plus WWE.shop or WWEshop.com had a special $5 sale. We just got like a whole box full of stuff ordered for $5 a pop. And I'm like, dude.
Today, I got a certified G mug.
No, Daddy got a certified G mug in
I
honor
want a certified G.
of Enzo Amore. And I am a certified G. I'm not going to do the whole thing for you. You know how to look it up. So,
This is Big Cat. He's 7 foot tall. You can't teach that.
wow, your volume is doing exceptionally better today. However, my ear is currently popping from the noise.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have arrived at the Best Buy. I used to come here all the time. Me and your Uncle Greg used to come here all the time. No joke. Because this was the place to come for music and stuff. But whenever we got like the iPhone and got into iTunes and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I don't buy CDs anymore. Plus, Best Buy selection of CDs is complete garbage.
Yep.
However, we do still come here for DVDs.
Yep.
We're not yet to the point where we don't buy DVDs or buy Blu-ray anymore.
No.
I'm being honest with you, because I still enjoy buying the disc. But yeah, we don't come here as often.
As we do usually.
Well, it's not too far from where we live.
Yeah.
Not very far.
You just have to take 1 mile. It just takes him 12 hours to get here.
12 hours. That's a bit much what you just said. But here's the thing: you got to come to Best Buy after the ad starts, after the special.
Yeah.
And after Tuesday. So basically, if you come to Best Buy once every Wednesday or so, you're doing good, because Tuesday's when the new releases come out. So you've got a chance to come in and check out the new arrival wall and things like that.
Yeah.
But and plus, I think their new ads start on Sundays. So you can come on.
Pre-ordered NBA 2K17.
We did not pre-order NBA 2K17.
Yeah, we did.
No, we did not. We ordered WWE 2K17.
Huh?
Yes, we did. We've already talked about this before.
No.
Boy, you can't remember one day to the next what we talked about, can you? It is so hot outside, I can't even begin to tell you.
It feels like 900 degrees.
Yes, I mean, if you stand outside for too long, you will burst into flames.
You would burst into flames and never come back.
Right, be a little puddle of...
You'll be a demon.
You'll be a puddle of goo on the sidewalk. People be
No,
stepping over you.
No, you would be a demon.
No. How you figure if you burst into flames?
Demon.
Well, that's nasty.
Demon.
Yeah.
Demon.
Well, I got news for you, man. I do not enjoy being hot. However, I will tell you this.
He likes to be cold in the heatness.
In the heatness, not a word. I don't enjoy snow. I've never been a snow guy at all. Happiness is being warm in the winter, and happiness is being cool in the summer. That's what I like to do. You'll hear the Harleys. We've got a pair of Harleys in front of us. That black one looks pretty sweet, dude.
That blue one looks pretty sweet.
See the Ponytail riding? Let's go ask Ponytail if we can have a ride on this Harley.
Yeah.
What about the chick with him? Let's go talk to her. Tell you what. You go see if you can ride with him. I'll see if I can ride with her.
Wow, you're right.
Okay. We'll go up and say, leave your keys and we're going to take them for a spin.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to ride a Harley in the South, you have to have a long ponytail and a sleeveless t-shirt. I think it's part of the dress code.
Yep.
I don't know why.
It's part of the doofus dress code.
Well, you said it, I didn't. I think it's become your new favorite word, doofus.
And idiot.
Idiot's a little bit harsher than doofus is. I think doofus is a very playful word, if I'm being honest with you.
Oh, actually, idiot is a playful word.
Idiot is mean. Doofus is playful. Get your terminology correct. Look, she's going to leave him behind, man. That's cool. You know, I feel like sometimes people would get so much more out of this if this were a video podcast. Yeah. And plus, I think, you know, you had a theory about changing the name of the show to Tom Clark's 30-Minute Roadshow.
Yeah.
What a great idea you had.
And a 40-minute cussing show.
No, that's silly. I kind of like it. But no, we're not going to do it.
Yeah, just like all of a sudden we'll start cussing in 3, 2, 1. Oh!
Well, we know you're not going to do that.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Kid, I will put you through 3 tables stacked on top of each other, lit on fire, wrapped in barbed wire.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll put you through 900 tables stacked on each other with barbed wire and blue fire on it.
Blue fire. Ooh, now you're talking. All right. I will stack you under. I'll put you under a stack of 1,000 folding tables. 1,000 folding tables, wrapped in barbed wire, on fire, covered in thumbtacks. I will put you through every table from the top of the rafters to the bottom of the mat.
I'll give you 9,000 tables.
9,000?
Uh-huh. Okay.
This is a big ring. This is getting to be a big ring.
9,000 tables stacked on each other.
Uh-huh.
With knives on them,
Ooh.
pointing up.
Ooh, God, you're trying to kill me now.
With the blades pointing up.
Well, that's
9,000.
That's flat out murder. I can't believe you'd go for that.
Yep.
Well, let's hope you never get that mad at me.
Yeah, I'll probably will.
Well, let's hope not. Because I'm going to do a John Cena and kick out at 2.
No, you're not.
Watch me.
You can't. You cannot!
Well, this has been fun.
Yeah.
This has been real.
Yeah!
And it's been real fun.
And bloody.
Ooh, yeah, well, actually it has been. This was the happiness episode.
The happiness? The happiness
Uh-huh.
and bloody show.
That's disgusting. I'm not going to call it that.
Yeah.
This episode will be called Happiness Is.
Happiness is
Yeah, and it's...
a warm gun sitting on people.
No, you're taking what I said and twisting it to your own devices.
I'm not.
No. Happiness is hanging out with you. Bump it. Boom.
Wait, one more.
Give them the signature. What's they call it?
The
signature salute. What is it? Signature
No.
send off.
No, signature.
Uh-huh.
Signature sign off.
Okay. Pound it.
Pound it.
Uh-huh.
Noggin.
Oh, God, did you really just headbutt the phone?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hat throw.
How about we do our signature sign off?
Yeah.
Okay. This has been Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show. Click on the links in the description.
And
Go
don't
check
forget-
us out.
And don't forget to go check out Tom and Kyle's Actually Common Hour.
Wow, you really screwed that up. Try it one. Take 2. Go check out what now?
Go check out Tommy Kyle Comedy Action Hour.
Tom and Kyle's Comedy Action Hour. And then what's the other podcast?
Tom Clark's Made of It.
That's right, fools. Go check out our shows.
The third one is
the one they're listening to now.
30-minute fun show.
You got it, brother. So go check out the other shows. Check us out online. Follow us on Twitter. Check us out on Facebook. Read my stuff on Bleacher Report. We're out. We'll see you next time around for episode number 7. This was a 30-minute fun show. Boy, hit 'em.
Peace.